So a lot of big issues and moving parts right now. Our top story takes us down to the border.
Steve Irvin's in Nogales tonight. Steve, the spotlight, of course, on our state.
Yeah, this is the border that Arizonans are used to seeing here. You've got a metal fence that stands about 20 feet high, and it literally stretches for miles in each direction from where we are standing right outside of Nogales here. But there's a lot more security than that. You got Border Patrol vehicles here that are parked about every quarter mile or so. Right behind that Border Patrol vehicle, you can see cameras on a tower there. That's the electronic surveillance. Those are also posted every few hundred feet here. And on top of all of that, lights with generators stationed along this road that runs right along the border so that Border Patrol agents can keep a watchful eye on it 24 hours a day. The question is any of this going to change? Is this going to be replaced by a bigger wall, something that's more impenetrable? Unfortunately, we got more pictures than answers on that today, as reporters simply weren't allowed to ask questions on this. What we do know for sure is that Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly has only been on the job for about 3 weeks or so. He's already been to Texas. He heads to California tomorrow. Mostly what he's doing here is listening. Meantime, there's Arizona's role. Now, we know the governor's border security strike force has been in place for about 2 years. They've made about 1,300 arrests, and they've actually confiscated millions of dollars in drugs and cash. Kelly also got a briefing on that today and heard from local sheriffs at a closed-door meeting.
We've told them a little bit about what we've done in terms of partnering with our county sheriffs, the good start that we've been off to, but I wanted you to be able to communicate for yourselves.
That border security strike force, by the way, has not been without controversy. A couple years ago, sheriffs in Yuma and Pima County complained the plan pulled too many resources away from DPS when it should be used to keep highways safe and replace outdated equipment. So if the feds bring in more resources, does the state still send its own officers to the border? That is a big question. We know that Secretary Kelly has said he does want states involved. He does want partnerships here. The real question, all of the information that he's gathering here at the border, he's going to take all of that back to Washington. And is Washington listening? Guys?